is loyalty nowadays, man? What happened to loyalty? Like, if it's really a best friend, does the best friend date your ex-husband?
Nope.
Never. Right?
No.
It's a no.
It's a loyalty issue. Like, under no circumstances.
That does not a best friend make.
Agreed. So that's why Gina was all upset. We're going to get her on here in just 1 second. But our best friend started dating her ex-husband. And obviously after that, friendship kind of goes bye-bye. Hey, Gina.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Okay, this is pretty understandable here, I think. So you want to rekindle the friendship with your ex-best friend.
Yeah, that is correct.
All right, give us the history here.
Yeah. So I heard you guys do a segment a few days ago, and you contacted someone on behalf of your listener. So I've been trying to get in contact with my former best friend, Jill, and I'm basically blocked because there's like no way in contacting her. But and I thought about going through our mutual friends, but I kind of don't want to bring any more drama or gossip into the situation, just because I miss my friends and I think I'm ready to be friends with her again. So long story short, about 2 years ago, she started dating my ex-husband, and I was obviously hurt, for so many reasons. And she was angry at me for being angry at her. And, so we just mutually ended our friendship.
Okay,
and
let me pause you here for just 1 second, because the details on this are really pretty important. So you were married for how long?
We were married for 5 years.
5 years. And then when you guys get divorced, they start dating, and are they doing it secretly? Does she get your blessing on it or anything like that?
And how long after the divorce did she start hooking up with him?
So she told me that he contacted her. He texted her or something like that. So she was pretty transparent about that. But I found out that she went on a date through a friend of our mutual friend of ours. And so she had told me that she felt uncomfortable letting me know that she decided to go on a date with him and didn't know how I would react. I'm like, well, duh. So we were married for 5 years. We separated the 4th year, and that divorce took forever. And that's when they started going out. So yeah, we weren't officially divorced yet.
Yeah, so you definitely got some shadiness going on here. So,
but she's like, he reached out to me, I didn't reach out to him.
That doesn't matter.
I know, I agree, but that's what she's saying.
So as soon as your ex-husband reaches out to your best friend, she turns around and says, hey, just want to let you know, whatever dude's name is, dude hits me up yesterday and just asked me about my day. So she was telling you along the way that she was having contact with him.
Yeah, my ex-husband is Mark. She was honest about it. And it seemed like she wasn't going to go through with it. I didn't know what to say to that. So I think, she went through with it. Yeah. And they started dating, and I was hurt just because, she's the one I spoke to about my divorce and with him. And so, we decided to end our friendship.
Now, the thing that's sticking out for me, aside from the fact that she dated your ex-husband, is that she got mad at you for getting mad at her. That's a huge red flag to me. Because, you are entitled to your feelings. You are validated. Of course, you're going to be hurt that your best friend is dating your ex-husband. So the fact, she was manipulative. She turned it around on you and tried to make you feel bad for making her feel bad. Oh, I hate when people do that. So that... That's what is sticking out for me as far as this friend doesn't seem to care about you nor your feelings.
Yeah, that's what Shannon here wants to say also, because you want to rekindle this friendship, and I think Shannon's here to say, maybe you want to rethink that. Hey, Shannon.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, thank you.
This is a huge, I know you love your friend, and we all miss people that we love, but this is a huge boundary issue, which proves that even though you love her, you're going to have to feed her with a long spoon, because she's always going to choose herself. As a best friend, she would have known how you felt about your ex. And just because he called, because men can be dogs, doesn't mean you pick the bone up.
That is good advice, Shannon. Very good advice. All right, Gina, so just one last question here before we got to help some teachers out here. And then we reached out to your ex-best friend, and we'll give you the details on that. But are they still dating, or are they done now?
No, they are still together. And I think that's why I just feel like there's no reason to hold this grudge. Like, I'm over Mark, I'm over him, and I'm happy that they're happy. You know, like, I thought it was maybe like a one-night stand sort of thing or a rebound, but no, they're together, and I just missed my friend.
That is big of you.
I wish I had that reservoir of forgiveness right there.
Me too.
I would not have that, but I really aim to have that someday. Kristen's like, I don't want that.
Nope.
Keep that away from you.
All right, Gina, you wanted us to reach out to your former best friend. We did that, so hang with me for a couple of minutes and we'll give you the results, but we got to help some teachers out here real quick, okay?
Okay, thank you, guys.
The Bert Show.
Ask yourself, if your best friend started dating your ex-husband or ex-wife, would they continue to be a friend or not? Probably not, which is the situation Gina here, our listener, is in. But she wants to rekindle her friendship after a couple of years of her best friend losing her best friend to her ex-husband. None of us, I think, in here have that kind of reservoir of forgiveness.
Not at all.
I'd like to have it.
Well, I know it's not, you can have a reservoir of forgiveness. Like, I can forgive somebody for something, but still not want them to be a part of my life. Mm-hmm. And that's where, because you have to protect your world and protect your happiness. So, and people think that doesn't, like, if you forgave them, then, then you would include them. No, that's not always the case. I forgive you for your transgressions. Live your best life. I'm just not going to be a part of it.
And on top of it all, to never really come to terms with taking full accountability and apologizing and being genuinely sorry for what you've done, but playing victim instead, there's no way I could just come around to being friends with you again.
So, Gina, you wanted Tommy to reach out to Jill to see if she was interested in rekindling this friendship. So she did respond back, and we'll read that to you in just 1 second. I just want to say this, though. Like, maybe the idea of having her back in your life might be more, quote unquote, romantic than it actually happening. Like, you think you're over your ex-husband, you think you're over all this hurt. But if you bring her back, if she responds and says, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's be friends again. Are you really going to be able to put all that in the past when you guys start this friendship again? That means going out maybe with her and the ex-husband. You going to be able to do all that?
It's hard for me to almost stomach those thoughts. But I feel like I could start small, maybe just have a phone call with her, and maybe just go to lunch with just me and her, just face to face, so we can just talk things out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it has to be a totality of a best friendship. I think you dabble in this, and I also think you give yourself some grace. Like, if you guys do link up and you realize that you're still angry and you still don't trust her, even though you want to have this best friendship, I think you got to give yourself some grace and say, you know what? It didn't work for me. And you hit her back and say, sorry, I thought I could do this and I can't.
Yeah. And I'm going to give myself the opportunity to do that, and give myself grace. So I figured I'd take the first step.
Okay. Tommy, you going to read the email here?
Cassie's got it.
Okay.
So this was Jill's response. Thank you, Tommy, for reaching out on Gina's behalf. I am not entirely sure if I'm interested in meeting up with her or not. Our friendship ended 2 years ago pretty dramatically. I don't know that I'm completely over what happened. Of course, I miss our friendship and miss the Gina I knew before things got unnecessarily dramatic. So I guess I'd be willing to meet up with her if I can be reassured that the drama is behind us.
Okay, I see some red flags here. Okay.
Can she really accept that marriages often end and you can't have any control or say in who your ex ends up with? Is she really okay that we have both found our happiness and that should have no bearing on her happiness? Can I trust that she won't talk badly about me to our other friends because she somehow still feels like a victim? If she can really say she's moved past it, then yes, I'll meet up with her. Just let me know.
Okay. Before I get nosy about it and give an opinion, Gina, how do you feel about and listening to that?
Yeah.
Now again, you were not looking for an apology or an acknowledgement of what she did or accountability. You're just wanting to rekindle a friendship, correct?
Yeah, but a slight part of me did hope there'd be an apology in there.
You're not going to get one, Gina.
And she's like really putting it all on you.
Yes.
She's playing victim.
It ended dramatically. Yeah, it ended dramatically. You started dating my ex-husband. Things got unnecessarily dramatic, she says. So, I mean, clearly you were upset. So it sounds like there's some history here of you like talking crap to some friends about it.
I mean, not talking, I wouldn't say talking crap. I would just say just saying my piece, you know. They all knew what was going on. So if I get...
Alyssa?
Hi, how are y'all?
Good, thank you.
Good. I am so sad for her. I honestly really want to say that is not a friend. I understand wanting to get, like, having somebody say they apologize, but if anybody ever did that to me, I would be never letting them back in my life.
Yeah.
That is in my life. Yeah. That is absolutely a no.
Appreciate you calling. And also that she clearly is just saying, look, if we're going to be friends again, you can't bring this up at all because this is really, you're the one that caused the separation. So it's on you. And if you can deal with that, then you can have the friendship. Because really, telling you what the rules are.
Hey, Gina, does she happen to have an ex-husband you can start today?
At this point, that's right, yeah.
Or just steal back your
boyfriend.
Is he hot? Is he hot?
No.
That ain't gonna work.
Yeah. All right, Gina, so at least you got the info. You know what her rules are. It's all going to be on her terms. And if you're down, then you can text her and you can try to rekindle this thing if you really want to do that.
Don't be down, Gina.
You don't need her.
I don't think so either.
Move on.
I don't think so either.
And I know, like, you miss your friend group and you feel like you don't have much of a social life anymore because you had no idea how, recognize how much one friend is a part, makes up your social life until they're gone. But you deserve better than that.
Yeah. It was refreshing just to hear from her.
No doubt.
I mean, thank you guys.
All right,
I needed that.
Would love to follow up with you and see if you lean into this or you just stay away from it, okay?
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
All right, Gina, bye-bye.
The Bert Show.
So first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get The Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.